Roger. Well, I think we'll stick with the original here at your home of rock and roll. For more, go to 94hjy.com.
The 94HJY Rock Report is brought to you by the Feast of Blessed Sacrament in New Bedford. This is three-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Macy's.
Golf has become a distance-driven game, but it's the old saying, drive for show and putt for dough is still relevant. Brian Harmon is a perfect example of that. He ranks 142nd in driving distance this year, but he displayed excellent touch around the greens on his way to securing the claret jug. With analytics now in play, the long ball won't be going anywhere, but it was a reminder, when it comes to golf, precision's still king. I'm Dan Patrick.
Join Macy's, and reading is fundamental, to provide books and reading resources to underserved kids and educators when you donate online today or donate at checkout at any Macy's store. Learn more at Macys.com/purpose.
All right, get ready for iHeartRadio's Living Black, August 2nd, inspired by the culture, the history, the innovation, and celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip-hop with performances by Usher, Miguel, Glorilla,
and they have these little water stations because yes, it is pet friendly, and my dream will come true if only
all you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800.
So many messages like Drew's that warmed my heart.
Union and how we, guide them through. I can't put my personal opinions into things because that's gonna like cloud the judgment of everything we do. You can't do that. And if that's the type of politician that's running for office today, they shouldn't be running for office because they're not doing their job. They're not doing what they should be doing for the people, their constituents, the people they represent. They shouldn't be doing that.
Now, let me ask you this, Mike Amandi. That was, a couple of summers ago. Here we are, 2023. Sometimes I bring up the idea that maybe things are cyclical in the moment. And as you mentioned, we're not going to put everybody's emotional to some degree, but, when you come to a leadership type of a situation, whether it's the leader of the police department, the leader of the union, the leader of the teachers, the leader of the state, or whatever it is, we get it, keep the emotions out of it. Let's make conscientious, good decisions. Do you think the whole defund the police, I don't even know if I want to say a movement, because to me, that's like a movement can be a positive thing, and I didn't find anything positive with that, me personally, taking it. I think it's sort of kind of quelled, kind of calmed down, what do you think?
I think it's slowed its pace. I don't think it's been eliminated. I don't think it's completely gone. I mean, we still have groups and factions out there that are still pushing the defund police agenda, that are still pushing, agendas against police and whatnot. But it has quelled a little bit. In Providence itself, we have a mayor that supports the police, which is a breath of fresh air for all the police officers of Providence. He holds us to a standard, absolutely, rightly so. And if we violate that standard, then we face what we're going to face. But he's mostly supportive of us. I'm yet to hear him say something that was not in support of the police department, and that makes us feel much more comfortable in going out there and doing our jobs and having the confidence to do our jobs, knowing that we have the backing of our administration and our mayor. But we've already been defunded. This police department has already been defunded, and to Mayor Smiley's credit, he's trying to rebuild the police department as far as manpower levels. During that whole defund the police movement, they can say that, oh no, we never really defunded the police. We never really, stopped hiring police officers. Our police ranks went down over the last 12 years from 494 officers to 400. That's defunding the police. I don't care what way you want to slice it up. That's defunding the police. That means that's 94 officers that were once on this job, patrolling the streets of Providence, filling those specialized units, making the city safe, no longer there. They're putting the strain on the remaining officers that are on the street. And we're seeing it today, the burnout factor, people retiring quickly, you know, and so they can say all they want that, you know, the defund movement's gone. It's still there to a degree.
Well, it's sort of the residual of it, right?
Right.
Now you have to clean it up, and you have to pick up the pieces. And you know, there was some positivity, as you mentioned, and I will say it too, with the new mayor, Smiley, that he wanted to quickly get in another academy, right?
Yeah.
And all of that is still underway and on task. Is that correct?
It's on course, yes. They started a new recruitment process, so that is on path to start the next academy sometime after, I would think, January, February, March in that area. So, which is great, but, you know, it's, you know, we have I believe the budget was passed for an academy, a class of 40, maybe 50. We've lost 20 plus officers in the last month and a half. You know, and we're going to lose more officers at the first of the year. We're going to lose more, and you know, it's part of the problem is going to be recruiting. So when I went through the process, and we're talking, you know, eons ago, you know, we had 4,000 applicants. We were able to get 3 academies out of that process. You know.